All right, contracts received and negotiating with a buyer. We've been on the market, we've received a contract, I've forwarded it to you. What I want you to be most concerned with is the entire contract and not just one or two detail points. The contracts that they're going to submit are going to have some wish list type items in it. Maybe there are deal breakers, but don't just focus on a sales price. Sales price is important. If a contract is received and everything in it meets your terms, it's okay to sign it. You don't have to wait for others. You don't need to see if there's another one. I'm okay with that. If we do have other contracts that are potentially pending, you'll know about it. We'll make sure that we discuss how you want to handle that. Do we want to announce to other agents that other contracts are in hand? Do we want to give them an opportunity to change a contract maybe that we already have, to let them know, hey, we got another one. Is this the one you want compared to that one, and so forth. But when negotiating with the buyers, what we'll do is check every one of the detail points. We will make sure we're comparing an apple to an apple, and we'll discuss how that affects your net proceeds, how it affects your move out, how it affects non-realty items, how it affects the contingencies that potentially are in the contract, including things like the sale of another house, or the financing contingency, the appraisal contingency, the title policy contingency, making sure that the home has clear title, etc. Once we've reviewed it, we will submit a detailed response with line items. So expressing the things we are okay with, but more specifically telling them the things that we do not like and that you do want to see altered. You can even tell them exactly how you want it altered, or you can at least lead them down the path of. A great example of that would be is if we've listed the house and we tell them, hey, we want a 5-day lease back after closing. We want to retain possession after the transaction is closed and funded for 5 calendar days. That way you know you have your money in your account before you physically moved off site. Some buyers don't want to allow things like that. Some of them will fight you tooth and nail for it, some won't. This is a negotiable item. Sometimes it has monetary benefit or gain too. You can ask for it for free. They can ask you to pay rent. They're going to ask you to pay some type of deposit just in case you don't get out of the house or you do damage to the home on your way out. These are all things that we can discuss in more detail when the time comes. But during the contract negotiation, hopefully we're priced appropriately and have market data on our side so that if price is one of the items that we can reference the homes we're using for value, we can also reference all the other hard work you've put in with all the extra paperwork and documentation for updates, upgrades, and services that have been performed. If you have questions regarding the contract or the negotiation process, please give me a call and we'll walk through all of those questions together.